Hello, this is OGMoo-cow, and today I'm going to be playing on Pyrehaven and trying to build a base and find a new location, because my old base kind of got exposed and found. So I need a new base. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Let's see. It's currently night. Oh, and I have all this loot that I got from raiding that one thing. I can't die with all that loot. That'd be bad. Okay. Let's not die with all this loot. And let's go find a base. Or at least a decent spot for one. So if I just kind of run, I should find something eventually. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? How about up here? Let's find a new location for the base. Okay. It's probably this way is where I want to go. What was that sound? That's not good. Okay. Let's just go up this mountain. This is actually a really cool mountain. I'd like to live, like, here. That'd be kind of cool, but I think it might be too close to spawn. So, I'm gonna go down here and look for even cooler landscapes. shield right now. Okay. So then I can just go. Okay. Sailing the ocean. Sailing the ocean looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean. I'm sailing the ocean looking for a place to live. I need a base that's far from spawn so it doesn't get griefed and blown up. That doesn't even rhyme, but who cares? I'm kinda running out of time to find a base to live, and I'm trying to make a song. It's not working very well, but who knows? If I keep trying, maybe it'll have words that make you want to sing along. I'm sailing the ocean looking for a place to live, a place to live, a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean looking for a place to live, and my game is being very laggy. I might be able to fix it. Hold on. I think I know what's causing that. It's like something like chunk updates. If I do soon. Yeah, that fixed it. Well, kind of. Not really. A little bit, but not really. I think it's because of the way Distant Horizons is, and Distant Horizons is slower than vanilla render, and my vanilla render distance is set to like 2. Because I don't want to have to render things that much, because it lowers my FPS ridiculously. And then I go at like 2 FPS. So I have my render distance at 2 chunks, and then Distant Horizons installed, which brings it up to like 32. So like 32 more chunks, which is good, but it also means that when I'm going fast, you get this weird thing where the chunks don't load properly. But it's fine. It's not that bad. I'm sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean. I need more lyrics for this jig. I'm sailing the ocean. Trying to write a song about sailing the ocean. What else should I say about sailing the ocean? But sailing the ocean is fun. Sometimes. Actually, it's kind of boring. I just kind of hold down this key. So that's why I'm singing this song. Cause it makes this way more interesting for me and everyone watching. And it's kind of fun to sing a song. Cause I'd rather be singing than just sitting here silent and holding down the W key. Cause I'm sailing the ocean. I'm sailing the ocean looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean. I'm sailing the ocean looking for a place to live. This is a big ocean. It's really, really big. I need to find a place to live, a place that I can dig. Okay, yeah, that works. And when I get there, I'll build my base. I'll build an epic home. I'll live there on this server, and then no one will grief my home. And then I can build a castle or something else cool there. Something Something that rhymes with castle. That's why I sing this song. I'm singing about boating on the ocean. I'm singing about sailing today. I'm sailing on the ocean. And I'm singing about it all the way. I'm sailing sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean, and well, I do it all, sing this jig. I'm sailing the ocean. I'm sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean, and well, I do it all, sing this jig. I'm sailing the ocean. I'm sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean, and well, I do it all, sing this jig. Why is this ocean so big? You think I would have hit land by now? It seems I'm in ungenerated land, 'cause distant horizons stopped working. And that usually means that the land isn't generated. That means no one's been here yet. So I know I'm far away from civilization and all the threats. I'm sailing the ocean. I'm sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean, and well, I do it all, sing this jig. I'm sailing the ocean. I'm sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean. Well, I do it all, sing this jig. When I find a place to settle down, I'll build a home and maybe a town. And then I'll get a team together if anyone else wants to join. And then we can rule the server and kill all the threats to us. But maybe not, because there isn't very many people here right now. But maybe someday soon there will be, and then I can fight everyone. Or maybe I shouldn't fight anyone, because fighting will probably get me killed, 'cause I kinda suck at PvP. But who needs to be good at PvP if you know how to sail the sea and find a base that's far away so you can keep all your stuff safe? This ocean's kind of frozen and it's hard to boat, but maybe I should try to float. And if I put my boat on the ice, I can go super fast like a piece of flying rice. I am sailing the ocean. I'm sailing this frozen ocean here. I'm sailing, I'm sailing, I'm sailing the ocean, looking for a place to live. I'm sailing, I'm sailing, I'm sailing the ocean. I'm sailing and sailing, sailing the ocean. And while I do it, I'll sing this jig. Do 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 do. I'm sailing, sailing, sailing the ocean. I'm sailing the ocean looking for a place to live. Sailing, sailing, sailing the ocean. And while I do it, I'll sing this jig. I should probably keep going out. That's an ice wall. It's very hard to ice boat when you can't see. Because if you go too fast, all the chunks like unload. This is incredibly annoying. So maybe I should just walk. I'm walking on a frozen ocean today. Walking on ice. The ice is kinda cold, but it's okay, cause Steve doesn't have any receptors in his toes, so he can't feel it, cause he doesn't have a way to feel the cold. I guess that Steve's a superhuman, but you know, only sometimes, cause half the time he kinda dies, especially when you don't know what you're doing, like me. But, you know, it's fine. I'll just keep on trying to sail, sail, sail the ocean and find a place to live. I gotta sail, sail, sail the ocean and find a place to settle down. Gotta sail, sail, sail the ocean and sail it like I'm a clown. Gotta sail, sail, sail the ocean till I run out of everything in town. Oh, that's my dog. I let Fig feed in. Okay, let's do this thing. Do I have a place to live yet? I could live in an iceberg. Let me see, how does that sound? Living in an iceberg's lots of fun, but only till you live on the sun. And then we will all turn into cheese. Because the moon is made of cheese. But only in the Minecraft April Fool snapshots. Then there is endstone looking stuff that's actually cheese, and you find it on the moon. That makes sense. But only sometimes. Other times, it makes dollars. That's a terrible pun. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I'm sailing the ocean looking for a place to live. I'm sailing the ocean, and while I do it, I'll sing this jig. Why does that have such a massive cooldown? That's ridiculous. Hold on. Yeah, that... Why? Why so long? Why do I have to wait like 5 seconds? I can't spam this? That call lasts like half a second, and then you have to wait 5. And I'd like to spam it. Maybe I just need to get like 9 of these in my hotbar so I can cycle between them? Or is the cooldown over all of them, like with ender pearls, where you can't just get different stacks in your hotbar and spam them. Because the cooldown's on the entire hotbar. That's probably how it works. I probably can't spam these even if I have more than one. Which is annoying. Because I'd really like to. Da-da-da. 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 Okay, are we almost at a place where I can live? How long have I been live streaming for? Okay. Probably not. I don't want to live in a frozen ocean. Too many polar bears. I hear a spider, and I'm scared. Because I hear a spider. But I don't. Ah, there it is. Ah! Ah! Bro's gonna kill me! And my game is being laggy. That's not helpful. Ah! Stupid spider. Yeah, drown. Okay, let's just run. There's a skeleton now. Okay. Nope, still a frozen ocean. The heck? Why is there so much frozen ocean? And what? Why is there just jungle logs in the middle of the confusion? Jungle logs. There's just okay, jungle logs. Interesting. Snow in the desert. That's new. That's a creeper. Is it really not day yet? Why is time so slow? Like, bro, it should have been day a long time ago. Something is messed up. And the fact that it's still night. Oh, there we go. It's almost day. I could live in an iceberg. That could be fun. Probably not, though. Did I bring a bed to set my spawn when I get to where I'm going? No, but I have wool. Okay, that's fine. Am I almost to the end of here? Let's see. The ocean should be ending soon. Probably. Hopefully. But I'm not really sure. We shall see. Okay, just gotta go this way a little bit more. Here we go. I found land! And this looks like a pretty good place to live, too. I like it. Now I just kind of gotta go through here a little bit more, do a couple spins so that people can't retrace the live stream to where I live. Just gotta make it as confusing as possible which direction I went. This might be an island, so that might not have actually been needed. Yeah, it's an island. It's my home now, though. I'm building a tree house. Do I want to live on an island, though? Or do I want to go find land? Well, I could always build like a port and then go find land from there. So, I think I'll live here. Okay, let me just set up a small bivouac. And then I'll go get what I need. So, let me set up a double chest as well. And then I'll go back to spawn and look for wood. What is this? Efficiency. Okay, I'll bring that. But let me put everything I don't need into here to be used later. There we go. Now I can go back to spawn. I'm curious, what is my FPS right now? Because it seems low. Yeah, 20. 20? 20? I hate that. How do I make that large? How do I make that better? Let's see. Quality, maybe. Maybe I have to do... No. Performance? What did you going? Maybe the FPS reducer was accidentally on because it thought I was minimized. Was that the issue? That's the wrong button. That's still the wrong button. That helped a little bit. Now it's at a stable 20. But still practically unusable. Now what if I turn off distant horizons? Will that fix it? Yeah, that like fixed it instantly. Now it's like 69. Okay. The distant horizons was stealing it. It's probably because this laptop doesn't have a dedicated GPU. So I really shouldn't be running things like distant horizons on it. Yeah, that significantly improved the gameplay. Okay. Now I can figure out what type of wood I want and go get it. What type of wood do I want? Not birch. I want like classic oak or something like that. I mean, pale oak might be kind of cool. I could do spruce, because there's a lot of spruce. I guess I'm doing spruce. That'll work. Let's get all this spruce. Let's try and get at least 4 stacks of logs. And then I can start building the base. Maybe I'll come back to this later. I kind of want to work on the calculator. So I'm going to restart the stream. I will be right back. I just got to change the stream name and stuff. So I'm going to restart the stream.